Hey guys, Susanna here. I'm back again with the second part. While I was waiting for the phone to charge, I actually created this little cutie. So I'll take you through what I did with that one. I used these pencils. These are the Inktense pencils. So I used the teal green on the dress, the blue, iris blue on the wings, and the fuchsia on the cheeks and on the heart, and then sort of coloured it in lightly, then went to the iron and sprayed it, which makes it bleed a little bit, and then you sort of get a paper so you can see it's transferred on there, and then you iron it dry. So gives it that lighter, because they are called Inktense pencils, so they can be quite intense. I grabbed that bit on this one, used a lot of the one in this from the sort of more the purple and teal kit. This is one of the last things I did. I think it's the bric rack turned out so cute in the kits, and I had some leftover bits of this, which I just cut out. That sort of some of the pieces had that, and then a little bit of that on there. So, and then there was a bit of a spot there, then I thought I'll just do a couple of buttons. French knots. French knots are a bit smaller, so I did French knots on there, and then just sort of followed. And I thought I didn't want to stitch down. I think holding that down, and that's holding it down. I got quite a bit of this left over. That's from one of the packs. It's just more the purpley pack that's this. So, and some of that green, and this real cute fabric. It's really cute, sort of like a real fresh, springy. So, and I had this fabric, where is it? Which I grabbed some of the, like this flower part, and I put it around the bottom, sort of like cut that there, sort of to make it like a halo, but then when it's put together you can barely see it. But it is adorable, and it's still got that teal and pink that I really, really want. So, and just stitched it together and tried to, there is a way of stitching, and I'll probably show you when I do this, where you can pull the knot through when it's got quilting on the back, some of it, you know, but I tried to keep as much quilt, because it's a padded one, you keep the quilting on the inside. So I'll show you that technique when I do this. But that's just got a chain stitch, put a little bit of lace across here, it's a bit underneath. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. So it's sort of got Christmas, but not over the top, and it matches that one really nicely. So we'll put that there. Now, what I've done, oh, also with this one, it's a little bit bigger, sort of a little bit bigger sticking out, because I wanted that to fit in, so it doesn't have to be perfectly round. And then on this one, I just got my pen and I went closer to the edge. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just sort of going to cut and round off the edges, hopefully. Do it this way, it's not as painful when you turn it around and you see it. Okay. Okay, hopefully it will be round enough. So it's a little bit bigger, see, it's not quite round. Oh, it's cute. That. So what I'm going to have to do, when I sew that, I might get the, I've got to sew around, sew that there like that to hold it down, and I'm going to probably grab it here and here. So I'm going to, I think the thing I will do first, so you do it the other way and then you come around. I also went in with this colour. Sort of looks a little bit like an angel, but it is a birdhouse, and I thought I'm going to stitch it down so so that it's being held down. Okay, now there we go. See, like here, these little bits, I'm going to have to go back in there and make sure that it's all being cut properly. Okay, there we go. So when we stitch it down, I'm going to make sure that I'm in camera. I've got this bit. I'd probably like to see some of that ready thing. So I'm going to stick that in here. Oh, put that there so you can see it. Okay. Okay. Now I'll just cut those pieces around about that long, which is, let's look, how many centimetres? You know, about 6 inches, which is 15 centimetres. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is get this colour, because I sort of want it to blend in a little. Give it a bit of a thing to hold it down. Looks like it's got gauze in the middle of it. Okay. I might even start there. I get a fairly long piece. I think yeah, here we go. Here's a fairly long piece. I'll grab that. And grab a spare needle. There we are. Oh, there we go. I think I've got a long piece already done. Must have known. Now, I'm going to go behind, and I might even start here. There we go. To make sure that that's going down, I might do a couple of little stitches. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's got to go through a few bits, so it'll take a bit. Okay, I'll go back around that a couple of times. And all I did on this is it's just a running stitch, so it's got raw edges because it's a slow stitch. So I'm going to just do 2, because like here I think I'll put a button. I think it just looks really nice, and that helps hold it together as well. So what you do is, okay, now we're just going to come up from the back. This is a little bit of a slow process, but you want it to look good at the front, and so you're constantly having to go back here, you know, back and forthing, if you know what I mean, because you want it to look half decent on both sides. Okay. Oop. Okay. Yep. Needle. Now the wall. Oop. A bit further. Okay, now I'm just going to go grab that, so that's going to be staying down. Another bit. There we go. Oop. Make sure that you go through all the pieces. It's not hard, it's just a bit fiddly. So I may turn off the camera and finish it. You got the drift of what we need to do. Grab the bits so they're not moving. As long as it looks pretty good on the front, on the back it's a bit wobbly in places. Have a look, I'll show you. See, it's sort of a little bit wobbly, but on the front it looks good, so that's the main thing. Okay, now get that in there, grab that. Okay, well, I'll turn off and I'll see you in a minute. Then I'll come back and we'll do some embellishing with some beads and stuff. That'll be awesome. Okay, well, I'm back again. I've just sewn this button through and I'm all the way around. So, and I've just come out here and I'm going to sew. Really like this button because it's sort of a bit twinkly. I'm going to sew that one through here. Now, okay, hopefully, where are we? It's not really a star, but more of a flower, but it's still, I think it'll catch the light. Sort of got that twinkliness about it, and then I think when I put some of those beads in, it'll be okay as well. Now, probably one more. We want it to stay put. Okay. Now what you do, if you don't want to see stuff, you come out there like this, you get a knot. And do it as close to the edge as you can. Re-thread your needle. Oh, it's supposed to be simple. Whenever I have to try and show you something simple, it usually doesn't work out. Now, okay, then you go back in through the same knot that the hole that you made, and you go over and you pull, and that pulls it through, and then you cut it. And because it's a wadding, see a lot of these, I mean, some of it I got that you go through into the middle. Okay, now I threaded this blue, which is quite thin. Where is it? Really quite a thin cotton with a really thin end, so that I can do some beads. So I've got about 3 of these buttons. I think they're really cute, and I thought I wouldn't mind sticking some of those in the buttons. So maybe I'll just have to pick the place that I want to have them. Maybe one down there. You could always put it in the middle, but I don't know. I don't know, because it is quite cute. Maybe I just do one down there on the bottom, or unless I do additional 3, make it blingy. Then I've got these little buttons, which have actually got their mother of pearl. Which are quite fine, but this is a fine needle. Quite like, I was going to put that one on there because it sort of looked a little bit like a star, and I thought I would add some. Let's look. What does it look like from there? It is rather cute, unless I just add the beads on their own there without these, but I think they look really cute in that. I don't know. No, I don't know. We'll put some of the other beads first, but they just fit in there perfectly. So, and I've got the pink. So I want to do a little bit of pink, and definitely these. That could go there. There's 5 of them. There. So I was going to do a bead, a black bead there, because it's the hole. It almost looks like a little angel, and I'm wondering whether if I do this colour bead, it might be better. It looks more like an opening, I don't know. Okay, they're there and there, definitely there and there. Maybe I can put them there and there. And then there's a spot there. You sort of want to maybe alternate that. And maybe that one. Put that there. There. How does it look from that end? Yeah. I'm thinking we just do the beads for now. I do love that idea. Okay, so I'm gonna start it through here, pull it through, sort of lift it up and pull it through. Sometimes it works, all depends how big the knot is on the bottom. Anyway, well, I'm going to put the bead, I'm going to use a black one. I think I'll use a black one for that. And I might go back through again. Just so it stays down. The other ones I'm not going to worry too much about, but I need this to be flat. Okay. Ugh. Honestly, probably should have gone with a different colour. I will just colour the thread. There we go. Now, so always ways to solve problems. Okay, well, we're going to go down, and I might go onto the top of where these little bows are, and maybe do a bead. Yep, where'd it go? They're teeny. catch it. And go underneath and go up here. I do like this colour. Wondering if I should alternate with a pink. Do pink and teal. I haven't got very many pink beads. Like as in darker pink. Oh, here we go. Here's a couple of darker pinks. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're pretty small. I'm going to do pink and grab another pink one. It's sort of white and pink. Grab another one here. Hopefully I'm in camera, sorry guys. Now I think that might do the trick. Pink and teal. Okay. On all the little bows there. Hang a minute. Have it going underneath there, and then I think I might need to go that way. There we go. Okay. So we do a pink one again. And they are teeny. Pink. Okay. Pretty small. Just as well, it's a nice and small eye in the needle. Teal. Yep. No, I don't do a great deal of beading, can you tell? Pink. See, back underneath there you can't see it because I've gone through the back. Okay, even though there isn't one here, not that we can see, I'm going to put another one there. And pink. Okay. Now, go down. I think that might be enough, you know. I mean, maybe just put one or the three down there because I really like the idea of those little baubles. What do you think? Cute. Just picks it up. And because their beads are a bit shimmery, so when it's hanging on the tree, it'll just shimmer a little bit. Okay, so that's down there. We go through and back through there. So teal. So I hope you have enjoyed me showing you how I did this, because it has been a bit of fun to make. That's why beads are quite good. I think I know that Loretta, this time was stuck together, she did sequins, and sequins are really good because they they're quite shiny. They stick to the I think you do a bead and a sequence, and so that'll really come out really well on the Christmas tree. Bit of a rainy day outside. Look at this bigger bead, but it's a very small hole, because this is a small-eyed needle, I can tell you. Hopefully I'm in camera. Sorry. You always tend to bring things toward yourself when you're sewing. Okay. I started off with the big glassy ones. Maybe I ought to grab another one of those. Yep. Okay. These are really quite pretty, these ones. My most favourite ornaments on my tree are the ones that I have handmade myself. They've always been some of my favourites. Okay, I've got bigger. Now I'll get a decent sized one. This one was wanting to come out. Okay, now because I've been looking at these buttons and I'm thinking I'm never going to use them for anything else, I don't think. Just a look. Here we go, you got the shimmery of the beads. They're very cute. Is it? Alright, I'm sure it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay, I'm going to finish that off. Go down underneath and come up here, because if I'm going to do it, I need to do it with this thread. Okay. Yep. Okay. I might have to do this again. I'm going to go through it at least a couple of times so it'll stay in there. Okay. Yep. Yeah, getting down the last part is proving to be a challenge. Okay. Come on, in you go. Watch me as I struggle. No, it's not going to let me unless I pull it up and then go down. There we go. So I'm just going to have to pull it tight. I might stitch this off so that if one comes apart, they're not going to all come apart. Okay. Okay. just think it's really cool. Okay. Okay, now, yep, all the beads are going everywhere. Yep. They're great, but they're so tiny. Now, go up through there, turn around, go in, through the hole. And then back down again. And then hopefully if we pull it, it'll work. Here we go. Yep. Okay. I'm really hoping this is in camera. Okay, come on, pull. Need that side pulled down. Okay, well, I won't let you enjoy watching me try and struggle with this. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, back again. I think it needs something to balance this out, and I don't know whether I'm going to do it straight. I'm going to do it on a little bit of a curve and stitch it down there. Then maybe we can probably put a couple of buttons along there, something like that. Just looks a little bit like a little curtain. It's rather cute. So what I might do, I'm glad I put them there, is get a little bit of this and do it a bit light. We don't want the blue touching it. Okay. Well, you can still see there and there. Very pretty. And then do we use these buttons or do we use these buttons? Or one of those, two of those. So it's not as full on because I've got three there. Or an actual pink one. Don't mind that one, it's got a bit of the pink on that side. Maybe that can go there. We get a deeper pink one. And then another similar one to that. Okay, just look. I better zoom out a little bit, I think. Oop, no, there. Yeah, I think that works. I like that. Well, we are getting a bit long for the second one, so I'm just going to stitch that down. And I might round that off a little bit. It looks a little crooked, but here are my finished little decorations. Oop. You'll see it in the thumbnail anyway, the finish. I think they look really cute. They're actually a lot more vibrant in the actual camera, not a bit more subtle in real life, but they are very cute. I like them. And I might even go back in over the Merry Christmas with a pen just to make it stand out a little bit more. So okay guys, well thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the shabby chic little ornaments. They'll be cute. You could probably do some with star in a star shape or whatever, but because I've got you know, I love these colours, I'm probably going to be doing a few more. I've got a whole quilt to make, so this will keep me busy in the meantime. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!